Hi, this is Ellory Wells, and I wanted to show you a quick video on how you can upload and optimize your images before uploading them to your WordPress installation. So if you're using images on your blog post or in your sidebar, your header, or any of your pages, you'll want to follow this process before you upload your image so that it won't slow your site down and you can get the most speed possible. So the first thing that I want to do is find an image. Let's say, for example, I want to insert this image from Death to the Stock Photo into my blog post. You can see just by mousing over the image that this is an 11 megabyte file. It's 5474 pixels by 3649. That is an absolutely enormous picture. If you double click on it, it's so big it even takes a second to load. The resolution is incredibly high, and you don't need to upload an 11 megabyte file to your website. That would mean every mobile phone and computer would have to download that file just to view your web page. It makes things slow. So here's what we want to do. If you have PowerPoint, this is one of the best options that I've found for resizing my images. And I'll show you what I mean here in just 1 second. Open up your PowerPoint and you have a new slide. Let's switch back over here to this image. We're going to drag and drop it right over. And now over here on the right side of the page, you see that the image width is 11 inches. That actually equates to hundreds of pixels, well over 1,000. I know my blog images need to be 700 pixels wide. I also know about how many inches that measures to. If I wanted this to be exactly 700 pixels wide, I know that it needs to be 7.29 inches. So I want to make that change, and that image, when I copy it into Paint, should be 700 pixels wide. Copy it again, tab over, paste, and you see it's 700 pixels wide. So whenever I upload this image to my site, remember it was 11 megabytes before? Let's go and save this as a new image. Hit save. Now it's less than 600 kilobytes. You can see that down here at the bottom. One other thing that I always do, all of my images are 700 pixels wide by 395 pixels tall. So I want to crop this image just a little bit. Most images you can change the layout and make a few changes under a Creative Commons. Make sure you check the license on how to do that. So I've messaged down here 700 by 395. I'm going to crop it. Now when I save it, it's down to 352 kilobytes. Again, we started at 11.2. So we're going to take this new test image. I'm going to go back over here to the Kraken.io website, and I'm going to upload this image. Let me go find it real quick. Okay, I found my image. Now, when you upload to Kraken.io, you have two options. You have lossy versus lossless. Let's take a look at what those mean. A lossless means that the mode for your images will not change any of the pixels. That means the quality of the image will remain the same. If you choose a lossy configuration, you can save a ton of space when you compress, condense, and optimize your images. However, there will be a slight amount of image degradation. The image quality will go down, but it's generally not noticeable to the human eye. If you have a high resolution screen, you might be able to notice, but people on cell phones or on lower quality screens, they probably won't know. But I'll upload to both and show you the difference. So if we upload our image as lossy, you'll notice that the original size was 352K, and the cracked size is down to 118 with a 66% reduction in the image's size. So I equate that to almost a 66% boost in your page load speed. That's awesome. And all we had to do was drag and drop. Now, if we want to do the lossless, if we open this image and we noticed that the quality wasn't quite what we were hoping for, we can upload it as lossless. Now let's try that. Same 352 kilobyte original size. It's in the process of cracking, and it shaved 50K off of it. So it was almost a 14% reduction. So it's not quite as big, but let's look at this file. So here's the lossless. So this one should be unchanged to the naked eye. And this one is a slight reduction in quality. Can you tell the difference? So this is the lossy. This is the lossless. Almost no difference. But which one would we want to upload to our site? Well, obviously the smaller one. So I'm going to go to download this file, and I'm going to right click, save the image as. I'm going to find that original file and replace it. I don't need the other one. Once we've replaced that image, that's the one that we want to upload to WordPress. It's smaller by 67%. It's got almost the exact same quality that the original had, and it's in the dimensions that it will be displayed on a computer screen. Those are the keys to making your website run faster. So optimize every single image with this process before you upload it to your WordPress site. Thanks for watching. I'm Ellory Wells. Check out ellorywells.com for more empowerment, more equipment, and more tips and tricks.